Okay. Um, Sorry, if you're watching the VODs later, then that was probably a very abrupt ending. I ran out of recording space. So I cleared out some space and started over. You didn't miss anything. Uh, you might have missed, like, me fight one Blood Fiend, which, I mean, to be real, you're not missing much. Oh. Um, I want to say there's a Forager Brood up here? Is that right? Yeah, here he is. Hey, what's up, lad? Thanks. Can I? Oh, I wish you could emote at him. Um, a fireproof liver. What do we need for that? Okay. What? Where? Oh, scorpion livers. Oh, man. Did it have to be scorp livers? I don't have a problem with the scorpion enemies. I know they bother a lot of people. Just because they're, uh, giant. Um, I can't think of the word for eight-legged bug style creatures. Arthropods? No, that's not. Is that it? Arachnids? No, that's more specific to just spiders. I don't remember. Anyway. People who have arachnophobia are often very upset to discover those creatures. Oof. Man, I am getting clobbered. Okay. Well, apparently we needed the practice on these guys, so this is fine. I'm just not being patient enough. I think that comes from the fact that I've never really had to avoid every hit of enemies before. I have an idea for a run I want to do after this one. Something I think will be pretty fun and fairly unique. I don't think anybody's done anything like it before. Probably because it's more silly than difficult. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if people have done it before, but and it might be difficult. We'll get there. But we'll get there when we have beaten this run. Which will probably be... I don't know how many more of these, region lock all bosses I'm gonna do, because this run's taken a lot longer than I thought it would. I mean, part of that is just that I'm not going through the game very quickly, admittedly. Book. I would like to do, like a pot run at some point. I think that'd be fun. I don't think I have anything to do over here. Okay. Anyway, let's do Ballarat. Does this area count all as the gravesite plain, actually? Hmm. Oh, you know what I just realized is, the Red Bear NPC fight that's in this mausoleum here. I'm not gonna be able to get to him until later. Because you have to get there from the ruins of Ro. The lower section of Ro. Which I don't think I can access. Because I think to get there you have to go through the, I can't even move my map. Well, I can move my cursor, but not the map cursor. That's interesting. Hmm. Okay. So we won't be able to do Red Bear. But if, assuming that, yeah, I guess this all would be the gravesite plane still. And we won't, well, we can do Black Knight Garu right after. Because you have to, I think you have to access that one from above, which would require us to beat, Rolana. We can do Ancient Dragon Man, for sure. I mean, we could go around and get to Red Bear immediately. Or we can just say he's a raw boss. Which might be smarter. How many raw bosses are there, actually? Let's see, there's one, two, I'm looking at the map right now, sorry. There's a Death Knight, Great Bear, Ramana, the second Divine Beast, and Red Bear. If we're counting him there. Yeah, okay. Why not, I guess? Like, where else? This should be fine. Okay, we'll just count Red Bear as a raw boss, since he's... Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get rid of these. Here we go. I think he's effectively one, even if he's not. Because, like, he's on a plateau of the Great Site Plain, but if you can't access it until later, then... You know. You know what? I haven't even checked where the Ashes of War are. Oh no, what was I thinking? Ash of War. Piercing Throw, no. Rolling Sparks, yes. Oh, it's in Shadow Altus. Shadow Altus. And Wall of Sparks is in the Shadow Keep. Ah, well, damn. Okay, that means we have to kill Dancing Lion and Rolana without it. Without that, or without either Ash of War. Alright. So be it. Nice. Is that enough to level up? No. Look at these little goobers. Look at these little murder fiends. What, are you gonna hate on the little guys? Come on. Would I scream if I saw them in real life? Yes. Yes, I would. I would run and I would hide. And I would weep. This isn't real life, you know? So look at the little guys. Oh, what? Where did you? It must have just been one of the dudes. Ow. Okay, yeah, there's a big one up here. Interesting that it's a dried liver and not a pickled one. Okay. Oh, don't. No. Oh, it's the ash. Come on. That's just sad. It's getting close. It's only 22 AR on. That's exciting stuff right there. We're getting 2 to 3 per level. I mean, that's only like 8 levels, potentially. Right. Something I probably should address, since I haven't streamed for a few days, is the reason that I go to, like, I'm, like, going through each area, instead of just, like, beelining directly to each boss. I've only, like, done the DLC a couple times. So a lot of this is just, you know, familiarizing myself with the content. As well as the fact that as soon as the enemy randomizer comes out, I will be playing that, at least for a little bit. So, I do want to be familiar with these enemies as well. Right. Gotta deal with the guys shooting spiral magic. Do you ever get that attack that they're doing where it's just like a spiraling bullet? Can't remember. That guy was on the ground. I thought he was just a dog at first. Let me just pour some of that grease into my bottle to supercharge them. Can you imagine if you could do that? Oh, that'd be so cool. If you could, like, load them up with grease of the same element, and they would, like, get bigger explosions or more damaging. Oh, man. Do I want cool things for the weapons I'm using? Yes. Holy. Lads, we can talk about this. We can't talk about it. Okay. That's my bad, you know? I misunderstood the situation. Oh, man. Okay. This part's not going great. Oh! Nice. Is this not where you go? Oh, it is. You gotta go in here. I was gonna say, I wonder if a speedrunners are gonna get through that part, but the only speedrun that would go through that part at all would be all remembrances. Oh wait, no, they wouldn't. Are any speedruns gonna go through Ballarat? Because no, probably not. Because it's faster to get to Dancing Lion from Enir Lim. Oh man, that's kind of weird to think about. I can't think of any items you would need from Ballarat. Huh. You know that... I was gonna say that almost makes me sad, but... it kind of doesn't matter. Because, like... speedrunners are always gonna skip content. Man, but it's crazy that they would skip a legacy dungeon completely. I mean, I guess it makes some sense, because it's connected to another legacy dungeon, so its remembrance loss isn't only accessible through it. So that makes some sense. This is where Queeline is. He's probably fairly fire resistant, isn't he? I can only imagine. These guys are really weak to fire.
Of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the
An embrace of Mesmer's flame. Yep, heard it before a lot. Oh, wow. Impressive stuff. As a counterpoint, get electrocuted. Oh, that's a mean little combo. You hit the pillar. Oh. Is that a true combo? Because that felt like a true combo. Man, this guy is annoying to fight. Oh, you can't dodge that. Did you get hit by the first part? It just hits you. Oh, I got him with that. Zap.
graceless heathen.
Not graceless.
Not evade the flame of
How do you think I level up? Grace. Graceless heathen, he says. I get more grace than he'll ever get. I wonder if I could put Shriek of Sorrow on these. I mean, it's probably better than, you know, kicking. He's too short. Unkickable. What about you? That does surprisingly okay damage. Huh. Huh, what do you know? I think it was Scum Nut who did a kick only. Oh yeah, it is 'cause that's why he got banned on Twitch. Because he raided someone else and said, "I'm gonna kick you to death," and he took that as a threat of violence because he was as if he was actually going to attack his friend who he had just raided. Man, he was banned off of Twitch for so long too. I mean, he streams on there and YouTube, but he definitely probably. I mean, he's definitely more invested in the YouTube. Not that I can blame him. I mean, he gets at least 5 times the amount of people on YouTube that he is on Twitch now. I don't know about when, from if you compare it to before. I should switch back to fire. I don't know what's going to be better against Divine Beast. Cheesed him. Fire is one of the few elements that the Divine Beast doesn't wield himself, so it might be his weakest element. But lions in this game are often associated with fire, so I guess we'll see. BBDL. Slam him. Nice. Get out of the way. Oh. Sorry, I just need to... I'm gonna get to unlock the shortcut and set grace, and I'm just gonna try to take like a couple minute break. Just got lightheaded for a second. Ooh. Oh man. Yeah, let me put the VRB text up. I'll hopefully be right back. Ooh, man. Okay, I'm back. Stretch my legs. We got something to drink. So we can hopefully just get back into it. Really sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, I might not be able to stream for very long today. Well, even if I feel like I can, I probably won't. Just to make sure I'm okay. Okay, 1 second. So let's I mean, I don't really need to. I mean, we'll take out these guys because they locked onto us, but. Oh, we actually got a scorpion liver. Wow. Lucky? Okay. How are you meant to avoid that? If he just, like, helicopters his way into the corridor you're in? Ooh, that's not quite enough. I thought they had 1500 health. But that's not quite accurate. What are my fragments at? 2? Is that enough to level up still? I'm not sure. Dried bouquet. That doesn't really do anything for us. Ugh. Do we want to go down there? Nah. If it turns out I need something else from there, we can always come back for it. But for right now, you know, Do I need it? How do these things do against fire damage? Probably decent, given that they're made of stone. Yeah, the damage is pretty bad. They definitely got good absorptions. Ugh, yeah, I don't like that damage. Good for knocking them out of the air. I'm not sure how lightning damage would do either, though. They're death-themed enemies, so they... Did he just... jump up here? That's insane. If he did. This one's a... Yeah, he's an ash. Bearer. Not a fragment bearer. Woo! Okay, that's a 5-parter. Right. Ouch. Okay. Cool. I'd love to see the scaling numbers on the different DLC regions. Because something I don't know is if the enemies have really high base stats and there's like not crazy scaling in the DLC, or if the enemies kind of have similar base stats and the DLC just has like crazy scaling. I don't remember what's down here, so I don't know why I'm doing this. Or is this just... oh, this is just the alternate way. And you do really just get like a random assortment of smithing stones. Honestly, a pretty big disappointment for me. How many items are just... here's a random number of smithing stones. It's like, okay. Do they think people aren't coming into the DLC with plus 25 weapons? And the ability, or plus 10, depending on. And I mean, past that point, do they expect us to not have collected the bell bearings? I mean, I guess you could get to the DLC before even accessing Landell, but I don't know who's doing that except for the people running the disc bounty. Actually, the disc bounty started in the DLCs, not even. I don't know. They could have done... they could have done better with the loot, I think. Some additional weapons in the new weapon categories. Some extra, you know... I don't know. They could have done a little bit better with the loot. But I think a lot of people have that problem with the base game, too. A lot of the times you're exploring and you'll just get, you know, crafting material 27, you know, flavor 2B, or whatever. Okay, I somehow managed to dodge none of that. He's made a tactical error. Whew. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, he is weak to fire, I just checked. I'm not surprised. It's like one of the only weapons, or elements he doesn't use directly.
O horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, take root inside the tower's sculpted keepers, and perched within, we beg of thee, rise. Dance and kavod, cleanse all and await. Cruelty, woe, and those who play plague the town. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny.
Oh, that's a good opening cutscene, man. Okay. See how much of this I can remember. Oh boy, and that's with the fire weakness, mind you. That's decent damage, actually. I can't complain. Whoa, what was that? Okay. I forgot about the breath attack afterwards. Yeah, I knew the third hit was coming too. Oh man. Oh boy. Okay, good. Okay. Let's win, not frostbite, I believe. Yeah. Woo. Oh, that attack is so cool. He just throws it. He just makes and throws a tornado at you. I mean, come on. Wait, you're gonna tell me you're not enjoying this? Oh, I thought he was transitioning. Oh, he faked me out so hard. Just finish it. Oh, wow. I mean, that's an amazing fight. I don't think anybody... That's such a good fight. Can't believe we got it first try. I mean, we would have had like half of the damage if we used a different one. A different perfume. But, oh man. That's such a cool fight. I'm glad I remember it so well. Because that's a very tough fight. Okay. So that's the lower gravesite plane. Oh man. Gotta maintain my focus here. Oh wow. You can just see like the tendrils of the shadow tree. The good old Elden Ring explosive ballista, huh? These guys are probably fairly fire resistant. Let's break out the old zap. Oh yeah, much more weak to the electric. Makes sense. They are Mesmer soldiers. It'd be really weird if they were weak to fire. And metal doesn't usually hold up well against electric attacks, oddly enough. Funny how that goes, huh? Oh man, silent movement is so good. Oh, yeah, the Black Knights are exceptionally weak to electricity, huh? Oh yeah, the Black Myth Wukong game is coming out. Not sure how I feel about that game. I haven't actually... I mean, we haven't seen any game... Like, okay, there's a little bit of gameplay in the trailers, but it's mostly not. If it looks really good, like, I mean really good, I'll watch, like, a little bit of other people playing it, and if it looks good, and I think it'd be fun to stream, you know, maybe. I don't want to go over here. That's the bad place where they throw fire jars at you until you would die. Woo! But, you know, hey, you know, I'm not one to... New video game releases are like anything. Susceptible to anything that's coming out, right? They're susceptible to hype. They're susceptible to bad business practice. You have to regard them as an unknown variable until you've seen gameplay of it, like actual gameplay, not like trailers and stuff. And while you can certainly have things like developers that you like or trust or that kind of thing, I mean, if it's not always accurate, you know. There's lots of very old, very well established brands that have released very poor quality products or things that people did not expect from them. Although I think that... Did I ever get a Perfumer's shield? I can't remember if I ever picked one up. If not, I need one to deal with the aged ones. The aged untouchables. Let's check while I'm here. Because I could farm it off of these guys, I assume. Perfume shield. Okay, it's right there. Does it have parry on it by default? It does. I think all small shield. Oh, no. Definitely not. Well, yeah, this having no skill. Okay, that does make sense. even those lacking strength can employ this shield. That's just me. Let's go to Ancient Dragon Man, I guess, next. No. No duding your horn. Which way? This is the forge. Do we want to do the forge? I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I don't benefit from the stones, because all my things are plus 25, but... I mean, it would be fine to do. Oh, right. Got him. How good is that axe, I wonder? Oh wow, even with him blocking, he still took the most of that. I don't know enough about the axes to know whether that's a good axe or not, at +0. Low stat requirements, though. But I have 80 dex. So that's... I really don't know how good that axe is by comparison to other axes. I imagine it's probably fairly decent, though. Is this the way that Tolier? No, Tolier is up here. Oh, yikes. Okay, the Mesmer Soldier's lost. I guess it is just a couple, like, basic soldiers against these, like, horrifying, blood-crazed monsters. Well, they're holding their own, actually. The problem is just the blood loss, I'm assuming. Well, now I'm curious. Let's hide behind this deceased one and just see how this plays out. I would love to know. Well, looks like they get pretty thoroughly trounced. Yeah. It's not even close, actually. Once they get ganged up on, of course, it's over. If they had any Fire Knights in their ranks, I wouldn't be surprised if they held up better, but, I mean, some of these guys are barely even damaged. The speedrun categories for the DLC for the Elden Ring are not official yet. I'm not expecting anything past all remembrances and any percent though. Well, any percent glitchless and any percent all glitches. So 3 categories, I guess, is what I would be expecting. Well, it might be glitchless, no... It might be... Yeah, any percent glitchless. Any percent no wrong warps. And any, just straight any percent, anything goes. Probably, oh, what would that be called? Any percent unrestricted, probably. Past that, I don't really know. And then, yeah, all remembrances, which I think is usually just a glitchless category. I don't know if that one's broken up into glitched and unglitched fragments. I think it's assumed to not be glitched because, like, it's a long category, so doing it with glitches would just be weird. Ow! The backhand? These guys are not easy to fight with this weapon. It also seems like I'm not staggering him, which a normal weapon would do fairly quickly when hitting the rock or the gemstone. I don't, okay, I was talking about the smithing stones, like, I don't like how randomly distributed they are. I think it makes perfect sense in the forges, thematically, I think that's fine. I don't have any problem with that. I only have a problem with it as a very common enemy drop, which is super weird because who's farming enemies in the DLC for smithing stones? And as just like random drops in the DLC. Like item pickups that are one-time things. I think it's super weird when they're just like, here's a smithing stone. Sorry, I was just thinking about speedruns and such still. Oh, heavy attacks. Makes more damage, which I expected, but... Ow? Rude. Okay, that did not do more damage. Oh! 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 Yeah, I don't think if you're actually hitting this guy with a physical weapon that you can get the stun on them. I mean, you can't critical it anyway, so not like it's a big deal. Oh, I did break his poise there, right at the very end. I don't think it's being amplified by his weak point, though, like it normally would be. Can you go in here? No. Oh. My goal right now is just to make it through the gravesite plane. I'm struggling something fierce. Or maybe it is getting amplified and it just does such poop damage that you don't know. Oh. Uh-oh. Hi, big guy. That, you know, Smith Script Dagger is one of those weapons where I thought could be a contender for another all bosses region locked. That seems like it's a sufficiently bad weapon without being, you know, end my suffering, period. Is there a letter up here? Or am I remembering that wrong? My memory fails me. Tragic. Ah, up here. That's right. Is there anything over there worth grabbing? I don't think so. No, no, that's where you come from. Oh, there's an item here. Rude. And here's our lever. Nice. We gotta pump that gotta pump that lava. Ooh, that enemy does not That looks fine when you're up close. Only from a distance you can see that they're not actually touching the floor very well. Ooh, okay. Almost just ran right off. And this is, yeah, this is just the end of the forge. Anvil hammer, my beloved. Oh, that weapon was so fun to use, man. Yeah, I should probably go around. So we need to get the fragment by, Foliad. So my brain's cooking itself right now. I think the problem I have with the smithing stones, besides the fact that they're like fairly redundant, well, I mean the redundancy is the main issue, but it's the fact that it compounds with the oh, you gotta be kidding me! I'm so dead. Okay, maybe not. I didn't sit at a site of grace again. I've been really bad about that today. Yulia? Could use some backup. It compounds with the effective redundancy of the crafting system, at least for the majority of playthroughs, for the majority of players. I don't think that there's many cases where you're gonna be uncomfortable playing this game if you're not using crafted items.
Lady, let us under the town. My name is Teolia.
Teolia, okay.
So, here's to new begin. Well, I'm as weak as I've always been this way. I'm afraid. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't need a second copy of that. Weak as a kitten, thick as two planks. What do we need to level up? We need to get to 24. So we need like one of these will do. It's a little bit extra, but hey, that's okay. When we've got this much, we can afford it. Alright. Blessing level 5, that's good. Okay, now we need to, yeah, continue up this road. Then we get to the split off point with Egon. Then we can get to the Dragon Pit and Ancient Dragon Man. Whoop. Igon's freaking out.
Please. No more.
Yeah, I know, big guy. Well, you'll be okay. Ugh, these statues being headless is so precisely unnerving in a way that I think is very effective. How do you guys do against electric damage? About the same as fire, it looks like. Okay. I'm not terribly surprised. I'm guessing they're slightly resistant to everything except holy, if I had to guess. Which, no real surprise there. It's true of most death-themed enemies. Ancient Dragon Man. Ugh. That magma could be bad. He is not great against electricity, is he? You know, I have been surprised by how many enemy-specific matchups that this weapon class is actually favorable into. Pretty much any flying enemy, this is a good weapon. It's decent against a lot of NPC or humanoid type enemies. Anything that's running or flying, especially at you, it goes pretty well. And honestly, having relatively easy access, stat-wise, to a bunch of different elements, I can't lie, that's pretty cool. Oh man, I don't know what these guys are weak to. It might be magic, actually. Yep, it's magic. Or at least they're strong versus electricity. And I'm gonna go ahead based on that and say that he's not weak to fire. Call me nuts, but... part of me wonders if... enemies in the DLC are so many of them are weak to frost. I almost wonder if it wouldn't be better to spec into Dex Int instead of Dex Faith. And just use these ice ones, or the fire ones. It would be a lot better against Bale, at least. Because Bale is resistant to fire and lightning, I'm fairly confident, given that he has mastery over both. Or, okay, here's the real question. How many enemies in the DLC are specifically weak to lightning damage and resistant to both fire and magic? As if it's not very many, then the magic is going to be better because Frostbite is better than not Frostbite. I mean, my original thought was that, oh, you would use the magic one, build up Frostbite, switch to electricity. It's gonna deal more damage, but I mean, this thing is doing oh is doing magic damage, which is not like a bad damage type. Especially not in the DLC. Oh my god. Gosh. Just go, just go, just go. We don't need to be here. Okay. What? Where did I end up? Why is there a magma worm here? I don't remember this. What the hell? There's a magma worm here? If it's just like a generic magma worm, I can handle it, but I don't remember this. And you can buff magic damage too, it's not that hard. Although it is easier with the magic scorpion charm, which I don't have access to. So I guess we'll see. Could always cheat it. Although I don't want to do that. That's a bad precedent for myself. I'm gonna try the lightning here. Nah. It's about the same. It's actually worse, I think. Yeah, by a fair bit. Man. It's possible that I just didn't really think through enough the ramifications of using the lightning one over the magic one. Because the fire one makes sense as a default because it's the only mono stat one. So it was going to be the default. But it's not like we're gonna be at triple 80 stats anytime soon, because you'd have to be like level 350. And that's like new game plus 6 territory. This guy's not even a standard? Oh, interesting. There's also a hole here. A whole lot of fun. Yeah, in the archer. Oh, are they both big ones? They are. Okay. Somebody in the chat of the other stream I'm watching, because if I was sitting here with my own thoughts, I would explode, just brought up an interesting idea of putting your dodge on one of the mouse keys so that you have an effective dodge on press, because you can freaking release a mouse button so effectively. I kind of like that idea. You'd have to like rework your brain though. Ooh. Be brave. Oh. Oh. That guy sat there for too long and got buried. Ancient Dragon Man. Okay, that's half my health. I gotta be a little more careful than that, it would seem. Oh. The good old frostbite interrupt goes crazy. Yeah, I mean, this is just gonna do... I was eaten. He Dragon Man to my face. Well, that's embarrassing. Oof. Oh, man. Is he always open with that attack, then? Is that a consistent opener? I thought he was going in for a second shot, and then I dodged in and gave him a free attack, and then I choked. Oh, man. That one was a bit of an embarrassing death. Oh. What if I should go for backstep attacks like that? Maybe. Oh, I mean, he does like running into it. Oh, yeah. No, hold on. And the jump attack spam goes crazy. Whew. That's crazy. Right, he's got a heal. Oh, I meant to drink my flask. Physic flask, I should say. Oh, jeez. Those of you at home might notice that I tried to dodge, held the button for too long, and started to sprint. Which you would think I know not to do at this point, but... Oh. Hey, you do not have time to get that off, or he slams you in the face with the dragon wound slice, I believe. Oh my! This guy is crazy. Man, I can't believe that using that attack just lags your whole game. At least for me it does. Ugh. And NPC fights. Am I right? I'm dead. Oh, I managed to get the heal off before I died. It sucks because the strong weapon attack is quite good. It's a fair bit worse when holding it for too long means that your entire game breaks. If he goes for the jumping attack, it's liable to miss. 'Cause it could go over his head. That's interesting. What? What? He's going crazy. Okay. That... You know, I wasn't expecting this guy to be a tough matchup. That could spell trouble for me with the fight later. Thankfully. Only planning to do 2 NPCs there. And have 2 friends. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, you can't avoid that. If you're going for the heal, he starts that up. But you also can't afford to just, like, not heal. You'd be fighting with, like, an 1/8 of your total health. Yeah, I mean, this is the way to do it for sure, right? Gotta be. It's like the one advantage I have is that he will run at you. Oh! The roll catching on that angle was pretty good by him. Thought maybe I'd be able to reach him in time, but... Oh, nice! We love that. Oh, having a hard time hitting him with this one. I wonder if the backstep talisman gives that faint iframes. We'll never know because it increases the damage you take. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you do not contest the Dragon Chomp, apparently, is what we've learned. Ow, that hurt. Oh man. Hey, you do not have time to double heal under any circumstance. I could have feint attacked it. You've got to do it at like the right distance, otherwise it'll just be too close. Oh. So I'm dodging too early on the magma shot, which is why he's got enough time to turn and shoot it where I end up. Or at least close enough to that point that it hits me. Oh, okay. I just didn't dodge in time. That's awkward. Yeah, this is the spacing we want to keep him at. Oh. Don't go for a double heal. If my health is that low, I just can't help myself. Yeah, the projectile is actually quite slow. So you can give it, you can afford to give it time. Nice. Nice. Cool. Oh. I've got to stop panic rolling. I forgot that he opens with that, which is crazy because I talked about it. Oh, bro, let me reset this attempt. Okay. Love the early frost proc. Sure. Oh man. Wow, he just... We'll get this. Okay. Wait for the slice. Then we flask. Okay, sliced again. Unlucky. I'm getting... I hit the geometry on the floor. That's a real feels bad moment. Oh my god, his weapon is so much faster than mine. I mean, he's using an actually good weapon, that's why. Nice. That just lops off such a huge portion of your health. And then he dodges through, which means you can't even get more than a single attack off at a time. And this weapon's really bad against jumping attacks, which this guy loves. Unlucky. Nice. Damn. The problem... Wow, that's actually just a one-shot, even at like full HP. The problem with the heavy attack backstep plan is that it's not consistent. You do have enough time for an attack after that, after the Ash Floor at least. So it is good that it has a good punish, I will say. Assuming your spacing is correct. It wasn't in my case. Okay. So, evidently the Dragon Maw hitbox is not just the maw of the dragon. I'm gonna try to farm. I'm gonna try to beat him with just light attacks. See how he feels. Okay, interrupting the dragon attacks, at least a good chunk of them, is pretty nice, I will say. He can... Oh, he can dodge out of it. Okay, that's unfortunate. How many healing do I have? 9 left? This might be the strat, I'm gonna be honest. Even if it's just slightly more consistent, that's probably worth. You know, if he does Dragon Maw from far away, that's probably my best chance to get my flask off, isn't it? I could also just flask before I go to the door. I don't know why. That never occurs to me. Ow. Nice. I was just too focused on it, I think. We go this way, I believe. Oof. We can level up off of that. Got all these runes that they don't do us much good sitting in our inventory. 20k with some change. Do we have one of the, like, 20... Maybe this? Oh, not quite. Is that enough? Nice. Oh, man. Let me check something really quick. Yeah, the chilling perfume bottle has slightly less attack rating than the lightning one, because it has a status effect associated with it. But that status effect is frostbite, and frostbite increases your damage dealt. I mean, there's no reason to switch before Renala, at least, I guess. Because Renala is going to be resistant to magic. Or Rolana. Yeah, she's weak to lightning. Makes sense. Oof. Gaius might be weak to electricity? No, equally weak to fire and lightning, actually. Okay. So that's not an issue. Mesmer? Mesmer is weak to lightning and magic equally. Strong versus fire, which makes sense. Shadow Sunflower is weak to fire. Saint of the Bud, I think, is weak to fire. Romana. Let's see. Perfume up. Always gotta perfume up. I'm just checking some enemy resistances right now. Romana's weak to fire. Okay, as expected. Dancing Lion. Lord of Frenzied Flame, I'm not sure. Let's check. Midra is weak to magic and lightning equally. Meter, I don't know about. Equally resistant to magic, fire, lightning, and holy. Really? I would not have expected that at all. It's quite the surprise. Putrescent Knight is weaker to lightning and fire. Which is fine, we can just use fire. And okay, shockingly, Bale is actually equally strong versus all elements? That can't be right. Really? The Fire Lightning Dragon has the same resistance to holy and magic damage as he does to the lightning and fire which he has dominion over. What? What were they thinking? That is so strange. Well, you also hide on your feet. Glad to see you here. Okay, there's Ancient Dragon Man, so the only thing we have left, only boss we have left, is... Nice. Love to hear that. Is... I believe... the Twin Moon Knight. Which could be... spooky. She is weak to electric damage, though, so we will see how it goes against her. Oh, I was under his foot. Whoops. Ah, greedy. Shouldn't have gone for that last attack. Okay. Nothing crazy, though. Grease. Getting a little greasy with it. What can you do? Camera freaked out a little there. Hello, Mr. Black Knight. Ow. This guy is bullying me. I've been successfully bullied. Correction. Ooh, I'm getting some lag here, actually. I don't know if it's coming through on the stream, but Elden Ring. Yeah, Elden Ring does have some frame issues, that is true. I cannot, nor will I attempt to deny these allegations. Alert cat smash, yes. That is how I feel whenever I get frame drops, it's true. That's pretty accurate. Oh, you weren't here for it, Dee, but I prefaced this. Oh my god, packet loss. Dude, they better find my goddamn packets. You know what I'm saying? I prefaced this stream by saying that I was not necessarily planning to stream for a super long period of time, since I'm still recovering from being very sick. So, which I figured was pretty reasonable since it took me out of commission for several days. Yeah, I am feeling better. I mean, I wouldn't be streaming if I wasn't. But yeah, I'm very much hoping that I stay on the upward trend and want to encourage rest by not pushing too hard. Which I hope is understandable. But yeah, my goal is to beat the boss of this castle coming up, and then probably end my stream there. Which on the plus side means we'll have some time to hang out. She? What is she? Is that an emo? No. Just saw the. I just looked at the alert emote with that siren on its head. It made me giggle again. Sheesh. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't promise that. Who knows how long this boss is gonna take? Am I right? Could get murdered repeatedly. Which would be exciting. Dog in the bush. Dog in the bush. I really hope it does not take me several hours, but it could. Yeah, I lose frames every time I do this attack. Oddly enough, it's worse with the fire spark one. The lightning one doesn't lose me as many frames. Ow. So I guess the fire one is more intensive on my hardware or software. I don't know what the problem is. Teehee. Oh, this dude has a big sword. I'm not gonna lie. He jumped over my attack. He keeps roll catching me. He does his swords, and then when I dodge out of the way of the swords. No, this guy's the worst. Oh man. I also have to beat the next boss to get the actual Ashes of War, because right now I'm stuck with Kick. I'll kick you. Come too close to me. Oh, no healing for Moonrithel. Which is good. Because Moonrithel's a jerk. Ow. Oh, this is bad. Whoa! Whoa! Gotcha. I got you. Oh. You know, I gotta commend that guy for being able to fight me that well while being tased. This guy did not handle it as well. I was watching Aggie earlier today, and those enemies chased him all the way up here and killed him right after he opened this door. In a way that he couldn't avoid. It was so tragic. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah. Was it Aggie? Or was it someone else? I think it was Aggie. But no. No, it was... Was it Dist? It might have been Distortion. Oh, ow. This dude's going crazy. I'm out of healing. Oh. I didn't. It's, you know, I didn't need that skull portion. Overrated bone. Thank you for the OSEP. Ow. That's alright. I should lose less flasks this time. I forgot about the dog in the bush. Last time I was... I don't want to say I was playing bad, but I was playing bad. No Moonrithel means that this is a cakewalk, actually. It's pronounced having a giggle. Whoa, yeah. I could just see his outline behind me. Sheesh. Jump scare wizard. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Nice. Alright, round 2. Let's do this. Ow. I went better. Ooh, what do I get? I took his stones. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, Coke shaky indeed. I guess I kind of was doing a Coke shaky. That's funny. I'm gonna use runes to level up, so that I don't have to worry about them in the fight. I need another 30k. So that's 4 of these. Does that get us there? Yep. Alright. Ooh, I need to switch my flask to the lightning variant. So right now it's still boosting my fire damage. What I described was something else entirely. And do not boof lightning. Please, God, do not boof lightning. You will not survive. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, music cut out for a second there. Boof? What is boof? I believe it's, like when you take, a drink of some variant, using the wrong hole, the reverse of your normal digestive system. Let's call it, you know? So, boofing lightning would probably be bad for said system. Yeah, no, wait, you don't do that. You can't have my chocolate milk in it. It's bad for you. But don't be mad at me, be mad at God. Oh my. She's nuts, dude. Woo. Chief, gonna face transition or not yet? Not yet. Yeah, I did just casually drop that in the stream while talking to my cat, I guess. Ow. Oh. You cooked me. I mean, would the cat be wrong? Really, that's objectively correct. I'm just gonna buff before I go through the door. It's safer. Ah, wasn't quick enough on the second dodge. Mage Rage, indeed. Should be able to do this. Oh, okay. I see you weren't thrilled about that. Also, and I know that I have a type, namely Hot Lady Knights, but oh, good lord, this boss. Holy, just saying. Oh, apparently I got too close there. I got hit by the hilt of it right at the beginning of the swing, which I wasn't expecting. Man. Good attempt, though. Good attempt. I don't think it'll take us too many tries. Chalky milk. Praise be the glass. What? Why upset? Or you're just emoting, okay. That's fine. I was worried you were upset about something. Ooh, early. Also lagged on that attack. Oh! I don't know why. I thought I could get an attack in there. Oh, she's gonna do the thing. That's a lot of swords. That's a lot of swords. Oh boy. Oh, that's not ideal, is it? We got plenty of healing, just play it safe. Oh my. Oh, poop. Oh, you probably don't know who that is. That's the guy who made Elden Ring, and yeah, he's the lead designer at FromSoft or something like that. Oh. I'm getting more consistent at the basic patterns, though. I will try. Do it for the fans. What are we doing here, Roland? Right. I did touch that, it's true. Merging healing right now. Oh, I actually dodged that combo. I intentionally went into it so that I would have to dodge it. Oh my god, I thought I was dead. Oh my god. This lady's nuts! Really? Yep. Yup. Now she murders me. I love me cat emotes. I did died. It's true. That's fine. Oof, those delayed attacks got me. Okay, she's gonna phase transition here. Really? That was early? I thought I had it. Nope. I'm not dying to that combo again. Let's fucking go. One hit away from death. Whew. Okay. I somehow didn't lose my runes as well. I managed to pick them up every time I died. Oh man. I can't believe we lived that. That's crazy. Oh, I agree. You know what the other cool part about this is? It's fashion time. I know now. Actually, do I have the endurance to wear this armor? Probably not. Oh, I can wear at least some of it. A boba. Oh, yeah. There we go. Can I wear the whole set? Or is that too heavy? Still good so far. I knew nah. Alright. I do wonder if different gloves would look better, though. It does go well with the, like, side, leather you got here. On the actual waistcoat. We'll rock it for a little while. See how we feel about it. It'll grow on me, I'm sure. Look at how pointy my shoes are. You kick somebody with those, they'll explode. Can you imagine if the kicks in this game were determined by what boots you were wearing? That'd be so funny. Okay. Let's go back to the Realm of Shadow. Oh, nope. The Moon Gazing Grounds. I mean, that didn't take nearly as long as I expected. Because I'm pretty sure the first time I fought her, it took me, like, hours. So. Yeah. That will probably be the end of the stream for today. Just want to take it chill. I'm gonna go have a relaxing evening. Or night, I guess. But yeah. To everybody watching, to Dr. Fee watching right now, and to anybody watching this later, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Wait, hold on, where's my thing? Bye-bye.